Si tú sabes perder tu tiempo, entra a mi perfil. Si tú sabes perder tu tiempo, entra a mi perfil.
What is up, YouTube? My name is Mario, aka the Loot Box Hero. Check out the second channel. The second channel is popping, aka the real Super Mario here, bringing you another video. All right, so I am back. I did take a little vacation for the 4th of July. It was supposed to be it was supposed to be 2 days, but kind of turned into like 5 days, 4 days. But yeah, it is what it is. I was kind of burnt out, and there was no news, and all my like scripted content wasn't doing very well, and I just took a break. I just took a break for a little minute. So I'm back now, though. We back in full now. So we got a big old news video. A lot of things have happened. A lot of things have come out. We're gonna talk about all that. We're gonna talk about the Overwatch Transformers collaboration. We have a 4chan text dump on Pokemon Legends ZA. We've got some Pokemon event news that's dropping right now. We have some rumors about the potential Pokemon Direct presents, as well as some anime news we're going to cover here, and a whole lot more in this big old news video to welcome me back to the YouTubes. So of course we'll continue getting videos like this from me. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all the good stuff that YouTube requires you to continue getting videos from me. Follow me at twitter.com/RSMario128. Like my video tweet, share my video tweet. Now I'll shout you out of this portion of the video, especially now since I haven't done anything in 4 days, so the algorithm is probably all messed up. Probably gonna need your help. So let's get on into this. So let's start off with the Overwatch stuff. So Overwatch Cavalry basically dropped this tweet about the Transformers Overwatch collaboration, and I have to say I kind of expected this. So there are 4 skins. Optimus is Reinhardt, which that's good. Reinhardt finally gets involved in this whole thing. Bumblebee is Bastion, which they kind of had to do. I mean, Bastion and Bumblebee, like, that's kind of a match made in heaven. Like, I mean, Bumblebee communicates with the fragments of like radio and television stuff, and you know, Bastion communicates in beeps. He doesn't actually talk, so that works. RC is Ilari, and so this is the part I thought was going to be interesting here, because I didn't know very many female Transformers other than RC. So yeah, they had to have like a female character in here somewhere. So RC is Ilari, and of course Megatron is Ramatra, because he kind of had to be. So I was kind of hoping that maybe we get a Beast Wars reference here, you know, and we get like, you know, Winston as Optimus Primal or something, but this is kind of what I expected. I haven't watched the trailer yet. Allegedly there's some lore connected to this, so I wanted to get into that in a separate video, but yeah, so far it looks alright though. It looks alright. Let me get to the Pokemon stuff. So Amy in Japan says, who wants to bet on August 8th? So this is the thing a lot of people were talking about when I was gone. That Amy in Japan was saying that there's probably going to be a Pokemon Direct, Pokemon Presents around August 8th. Because a lot of times, the last couple of years, they've had Pokemon Directs in August, or Pokemon Presents. Why do I keep saying that? In August, you know. So August 8th would kind of work. The problem with this is August 8th is a Thursday, which is possible, but usually Pokemon Presents and Nintendo Directs and stuff are on like a Tuesday, so that will be like August 6th. But it's possible that we might get something around that date. I mean, definitely it would have to kind of be in August, because I mean, if it's not August, then it's going to be in September. But if it's in September, it's going to get overshadowed by the Switch 2 stuff, because more than likely, that's when they're going to start talking about the Switch 2, is in September. More than likely. All right, so it kind of has to be August, you know. Not to mention Worlds is in August, so I think it's the best time to do it, you know. But again, take it with a grain of salt because this is not like an official leak. This is just kind of like a guesstimate, an educated guesstimate. All right, so another bit of Pokemon news here we have from Team Luminescent. So if you don't know, Team Luminescent is a team that have been working on mods and stuff for Pokemon BDSP. And they have kind of busted open BDSP, and they're going to turn it into kind of like a development tool for fan-made Pokemon games. Basically like a 3D version of Pokemon Essentials, which is massive. All right, if you don't know what that means, that's huge. That means that you will be able to make fan games like the fan games made in Pokemon Essentials in the BDSP style. Full 3D Pokemon fan games. Boy, that's crazy. I didn't want to talk about this because I didn't want Nintendo to get these people because I want to see how this works. I'm not a developer myself, but I know developers, and like this could be massive. You know what I'm saying? So they say the biggest news in the history of our mod, our decomp is booting and getting into the main game itself. It may not look too pretty now, but in time it will be the best base for fan games and ROM hack. So that's pretty huge. All right, that's pretty huge. This basically means you'll be able to use the assets of BDSP to make Pokemon fan games. You'll be able to add new assets into the games, you know, new Pokemon, new forms, new whatever. That's huge. All right, that's huge. Like, I don't know much about, you know, development and stuff like that, but that is most definitely huge. So then somebody asks, somebody says, I don't know much about the subject, but this raised a question in me. Could this decomp work the same as the one for Smash Bros. 64 or Zelda Ocarina of Time? That is to say that it can run natively on systems external to Switch. Essentially, our final product will be a Unity project. All you gotta do is then click export, and it's playable on whatever platform you export it to. You know, but to me, this is hugely interesting though. If you're a developer out there, like, you know, that has more insight about how big this is, you know, you drop it in the comments. But this is pretty massive though. All right, so one more bit of Pokemon information. This is official Pokemon information. So the official Pokemon Twitter dropped this, basically talking about a bunch of events that will be taking place over the summer. So they said, challenge Terra Pokemon with the mightiest mark and encounter Pokemon that don't normally appear during regular gameplay, along with mass outbreaks where Pokemon that are shiny or have special marks are more likely to appear. So then they go into the first set of events we have is search for Pikachu and friends. So Pichu and Paldea and Kitakami is going to be Pikachu and Mimikyu, and Blueberry Academy is going to be Raichu and Alolan Raichu. So they're going to be, you know, they're going to be outbreaks. So basically, outbreak is where a bunch of Pokemon appear. You know, a bunch of that Pokemon will appear in one spot, and basically it makes it easier to shiny hunt them. So so then July 26th through the 28th, through 28th, through the 8th of August, order up some fun with Pokemon. So basically it's all the Tatsugiri forms. So then August 9th through the 22nd, it's Celebrate the World Championships. So this is one where I'm kind of interested in because you get Paldea, they're getting a Watchro outbreak, which is pretty cool. Kitakami gets a Riolu outbreak, which get ready, get your shiny sandwiches ready to go out there and get you a shiny Riolu. All right, you know, and then of course Blueberry Academy gets Comfy, which nobody cares about. So then we have August 23rd through September 1st, so challenge Powerhouse Pokemon. Now this is where it gets really good. So Paldea gets Larvitar and Bagon. So for all you Tyranitar, Salamence fans, you know, you people that like to destroy people in online games, this is for you. You'll be able to get them shiny Larvitars and Bagons. You know, Kitakami gets Goomy and Hisuian Sluggo. and then Blueberry Academy gets Beldum. So, again, I said Flygon gets rejected. All these other dragons and steel types get in, but Flygon gets rejected. Sadness, bro. So then the Terra events we have, it says search for Pikachu and friends. So it's a Pikachu Terra, where you're gonna get like a water Terra Pikachu. So then they have the Dondozo Terra. So then they have Gimmighoul, which has like added like shiny chance. So this one can possibly be shiny. And then there is Dragonite. So that's the official events coming for Pokemon this summer. Because we ain't getting no game. So then we got some information coming from the Nintendo shareholders meeting. So this one was actually pretty big. A lot came out from this meeting. I'm probably gonna be talking about this in a couple of news videos. So the first one, they said Nintendo President Shintaro Furukawa says they'll produce enough Switch 2 units to meet demand, so consumers don't have to resort to buying from scalpers. He added the semiconductor shortage is not an issue. So here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you this, and people might get mad at me. They might say, "Oh, Mario's black-pilled," but this is not gonna help. This is not. Well, I'll say it's gonna help a little bit. All right, because the issue really isn't Nintendo when it comes to the scalpers. The issue is the retailers. All right, because like if Nintendo makes 20 million Switch 2 units, right? All right. And they make 20 million Switch 2 units and they drop them all at the same time. And then, each retailer orders like 30 units. And then they sell 10 units to one guy, 10 units to another guy, and 10 units to another guy. All 30 units are gone. You know what I'm saying? It's up to the retailers to limit how many they sell to each person. Because like scalpers aren't just buying one or two. They're buying like 8, 9, 10 of them suckers. They're trying to buy up the whole daggone supply so that they can sell them for an exorbitant price on the internet. Now, the way this will help is you can just go somewhere else and buy it, but if this is happening at all retailers, you know what I'm saying, if they got bots online that's helping them buy up all the Switch 2s, and what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You can have 100 million Switch 2s out there, and it's still gonna be an issue, but it is what it is. At least they're trying, I'll say that much. The next one we have is Nintendo taking aim at leaks. So at their shareholder meeting, Nintendo says they are aware of leaks that have happened and are taking measures to prevent them in the future, employing information security companies, increasing employee training. There are some things Nintendo can't control, like other companies screwing up and posting trailers early. However, they probably saw Palworld leaking Super Mario RPG Remake and Super Mario Wonder, thinking that has to be preventable somehow. So I think I already talked about what was going on with that, as far as like, Pyro basically having, a source at Nintendo that had access to Nintendo's web backend, who was basically, whenever Nintendo would make a website early for games that they were about to announce, this person would just leak it to Pyro. So then Pyro told it to freaking Jason Schreier, and Jason Schreier snitched it to everybody. So, man, crazy times, man. So another bit from the shareholders meeting. Shinya Takashi told shareholders that increased development time is unavoidable, but Nintendo has taken steps to address it. When asked why a new 2D Mario took 10 years to happen, Mario Wonder, who they're talking about, Tezuka countered with them releasing Mario Maker, Mario Odyssey, and other games too. So basically, the shareholders was like, "Why it take so long to make a 2D Mario game?" And it was like, because we was making other games. Seeing the back and forth between Nintendo and their shareholders gives me hope for the world, because shareholders can be like the most I wouldn't say the most a-hole people, but they have control over the video game industry. Okay, once you take that IPO and become a publicly traded company, you lose your destiny. Okay, all right, that's it. Your entire destiny is to make sure that stock price stays up and that those shareholders are happy. Otherwise, they will remove you from that company and get somebody else that will make them happy. All right. So to see Nintendo go back and forth with their shareholders, it gives me faith. It gives me faith, man. As far as the whole development time thing, yeah, that's gonna happen. So the reason why development time is going up is because games are getting more complex. All right. One of the reasons that the Switch has been going on for so long is because they could, develop games a little bit quicker because you didn't have all the graphics, you didn't have the 4K and all this other stuff that they had to do. Now that they're going into a more powerful system, they're gonna have to do that stuff now. Game development on the Switch is going to get more complicated now. So it's gonna take more time to produce these games and get them out. But I mean, when they come out though, they gonna be bangers. That's just the way it is for Nintendo. Speaking of people who need help and guidance, we have Palworld. So now I haven't played Palworld in a while. I haven't booted up. I haven't gotten a new update or none of that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna need y'all to tell me what's going on with this, because by the time I came back, it was already out. But it says Palworld teases new major feature that could be controversial. It say Palworld may be introducing monetized cosmetics. So y'all about to get microtransactions. Everybody was like, "Oh, Palworld is such a bastion of hope against the AAA companies and all of the wrongs of gaming." And now y'all about to get microtransactions. Watch all the culture warriors turn on you, Oh, and there are many fans who aren't very happy about that. Palworld has been one of 2024's biggest hits. The game has released in early access and became somewhat viral over the concept of Pokemon with guns. Now that months have passed, it appears Palworld has more than become its own thing, and the presence of new microtransactions like cosmetics could further distinguish it, the title from others. So, y'all get microtransactions. So tell me how it is. Are they like expensive? Are they like super cheap? Because I mean, I haven't really booted up the game, and I don't have the Sugihara update. So tell me how it is in the comments. Like, are they milking y'all? Are they getting y'all, hitting y'all with them Valorant skins, or is this just a little thing? All right, so we get to the 4chan text dump of the video. So let's get on into this. So this one says Chinese, not Chinese. Source is though. So basically his source is in China. Okay. So first half of August, Pokemon presentation, new drops for Cafe, Unite, Masters, Pokemon Pinball and Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire will come to Switch Online alongside the presentation. Pokemon trading card game will release this fall, which I think we already have confirmation of that, to be honest. I think something leaked with Pokemon trading card game recently. New Team Rocket, yeah, that's what it was. The new Team Rocket set. New Team Rocket set revealed. Dark Pokemon cards return. Special Giovanni's Persian card exclusive to early TGC Pocket players. Which I could definitely see them doing that, because TGC Pocket is going to be the focus of this year for them. All right, so I can see that happening. So the XY Legends join Pokemon Sleep. I don't think anybody really cares. Pokemon Horizons Mega Saga trailer ends teasing a new Mega with no implication of who it may be. Okay, so Pokemon Horizons is the anime, so they're doing Mega stuff. And because I'm not watching the anime recently, not that I don't like it, I just haven't caught up on it. Okay. Paradox Pokemon Invasion event in Pokemon Go, matching raids for SV. So yeah, they kind of sort of are already doing that. I already talked about that. They didn't talk about the Pokemon Go side, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't do something for Pokemon Go that's connected to it. Final segment of a brief ZA overview, mostly cinematic, but a few flashes of gameplay. I'm gonna call cap on that. I think we're gonna get some gameplay, but I don't think it's gonna be like a few flashes. I think we're gonna get like a little bit. I think we're gonna get like a little bit of gameplay, but mostly we're probably gonna get like the starters, maybe some characters, something to that extent. I don't think they're gonna just give us no gameplay. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it's possible. It's possible, but I don't think so. I think they got to give us something, all right? Because the game is supposed to come out next year, so 6 months out, like having some no gameplay is a little weird. Set more than a century after the events of X and Y. Okay, yeah, that's all. I'm already calling cap on this. They're doing the future thing. I don't think it's gonna be in the future. I think it's gonna be in the near past. You know what I'm saying? Why would they do it in the future? Like, that would be kind of weird, but it is what it is, though. Quasar was founded shortly after X and Y and has been researching integration of Pokemon into society. Quasar director looks like a female Corliss. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here come the Coomers. Professor clearly takes after Claremont and Bonnie, hippie older man. Okay. Alright, so that's not bad. I actually like Professor Claremont. Professor Claremont was pretty cool part of Scarlet and Violet. So I can see that. Mysterious energy activity is happening all around Lumino City. Professor wants you to join Quasar and investigate. So is Quasar like a team? Like Team Quasar is basically what it is, So your starter is a Zygrade core who the professor has been using to study this energy, and he thinks it'll likely be the key to solving the mystery. Yeah, I'm gonna call cap on that too. Like, why would your starter be a Zygrade core? Like, I mean, Zygarde core. But I don't know about that one. That just seems, that seems lame. I'm gonna be honest. That don't even seem fake. That just seems lame. Let's see. Default player designs both resemble Lysandre, and only one is shown on screen at a time. But a lot of customization is shown in the game. Yeah, they kind of have to do customization. I mean, X and Y kind of introduced customization. Not doing it in this game would be pretty bad. Especially since you could do it in Legends Arceus too. So, Teal Walrein player rides a thin teal Walrein player. Okay, rides a jet ski and has tusks wrapped around as handlebars. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. So I'm guessing like ride Pokemon. Like, so Walrein is going to be like a ride Pokemon in the game. Players shown riding a purple phalanx through the city skyline like a skateboard before returning to its ball and landing on the roof. Okay, then that sounds cool. All right, like just that's cool. Now this could imply that you could ride your own Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? Because Phalanx and Walrein aren't ride Pokemon. Like, ride Pokemon are kind of specific. So this could mean that you can just ride your own Pokemon, which is something I've been saying for like years now. But we'll see. No footage or mention of Mega Evolutions, but some Mega recipients like Kangaskhan, Salamence have been seen in segments of the gameplay. Of course, they're in the game because, I mean, they're gonna get their Mega Pokemon, so they're gonna be in the game. Final shot is perfect Zygarde standing on top of the Prism Tower, arms crossed, and some kind of colorful storm behind it. Yeah, I think Zygarde is going to be the threat here. This is why I don't think you're going to be getting a Zygarde cell as a starter. So I think he's the enemy in the game. All right, kind of like how Arceus was in Legends Arceus. Releasing summer 2025. That's all. I plan to post again in January. Not my words, and the conversation wasn't had in English. So I don't see how any of that's important. How do you know that you're going to be getting more information in January? That's a long time, my guy. So, yeah, I'm going to call fake on this. It sounds interesting, but I'm going to call fake on this. Mainly because the Zygarde starter, like some of the other stuff in here just kind of seems fake. Some of the other stuff seems real though, like the Pokemon Go events corresponding with the events from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, like the Terra events and the outbreaks. I can see that. All right, I can see them doing that. Brand synergy, blah blah blah. Same thing with the TGC stuff. You know, like them releasing like TGC stuff and them putting all that kind of brand synergy. I can see that. So yeah, that's about it for this one. We back now, so more videos coming. I have Pokemon ranking coming up. I have the Metal Rank Mofos. that video is coming up soon. So we back now. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, people, keep it real.